Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome or welcome back. So this is a story of a woman who is struggling financially in her relationship, even though she's working three jobs and she's living at home with her man.
All right, serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up three jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the three jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, I had to quit a third job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So anyways, me and him always get in an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking him for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about, like, hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
So I have an unpopular opinion about this, so I'm going to wait until the end to share my opinion. Let's get into how some other people reacted to hearing her story.
Well, here we are again. I didn't think I'd have to make another video like this so soon. That man don't like you, baby. Okay? It don't have nothing to do with him being broke or being stingy. I have gotten more out of a broke man. Because if that man really wanted to give you $20, he'd give you $20. No excuses, okay? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you three places we not going with a man in 2024. Back and forth, out of our way, and down and out, okay? On my way home today, I seen a girl, her baby, and her man walking. What? No, you're not finna have me and my baby walking. Look, the bar is already set in hell. But at least let it be said that you have to be doing the same or better than me. Okay? Let it be said at least there. But to be struggling together, if there's no way in hell I'm gonna be laid up every day with a man breathing in my face who is able-bodied, not disabled in any way, and I'm getting up every day clocking in and out of three jobs. Are you crazy? That is insane. That's not your man. That's your roommate. I'm gonna tell you like I told the other girl. He don't like you. It's no way in the hell you getting up going to three jobs. If you going to three, he better be going to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you going to three, I'm not finna be in a relationship and still struggle. That math does not math. That's not girl math. That's not boy math. That's not black math. That math just ain't mathing. I am not having a nigga snow up in my face every night while I'm going out working three jobs and I ask you for 20 funk ass dollars and you tell me no. Get the fuck out. Pack your shit. Don't even pack it. I have it packed for you. Get out. Cause what I need you for? Y'all got to stop this. They wonder why we in our masculine era. If I can't even ask you for $20, my son, I am definitely gonna be operating in my masculine era. Cause what I'm gonna be soft for? I got to work hard for the both of us. There is no softness. All that softness went out the door when I clocked into that second job, and no, I gotta go to that third one this evening. Nah, get somebody else to do it. Three jobs. You working 3 jobs and he can't even give you $20? Girl, he don't like you. He don't like you. Move on. Leave him. Now, don't be on here asking for advice if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. If you ain't gonna take heed to the advice and all the comments say leave him, if you're not gonna take heed to the advice, don't get your overgrown ass on social media asking for advice. You know good and goddamn well you ain't gonna take. If you gonna stay, shut up and put up. If you gonna stay. Now, if you gonna leave, leave. Leave now, because it's only gonna get worse. 3 jobs.
So you mean to tell me that you've been with your man for over 7+ years, but you as the woman had to go out and get 3 whole jobs while your man works 1 job in which he gets paid weekly at, but however you go broke by yourself as the woman in the relationship paying all the bills, and you can't ask your man of 7+ years for $10 or $20 or $50 without it being an argument, and he gets paid weekly? That man don't like you, sis. Because if he liked or loved you, he wouldn't let you struggle. And I've seen so many men that are stingy with their girlfriends and wives, but turn around and give their side piece to their new woman or a woman they actually want to be with everything they want and more.
At that whole situation, Shawty working 3 jobs. 3 jobs. And the man that she is giving her to is stingy with his money. She paying all the bills. She cooking and cleaning, slaving for a man just so he can be stingy with his money. It's time for her to be stingy with her kitty cat. It's time for her to be selfish with her pussy. Because that is what is so important, ladies. You need to be selfish with your body, to be selfish with your tempo. You need to be selfish with your time. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't settle for crumbs with these modern day bums. Most women are settling for crumbs just to be with a bum. He's not giving you affection. He's not giving you love. He's not giving you respect. He's not giving you honesty. And those are the bare minimum. So once you find all of those characteristics in yourself, you are going to stop thinking and stop expecting a man to save you, a man to be your Prince Charming, a man to just sweep you off your feet. You're going to stop living in that delusional fantasy, my man, and realize that it's all about my money, my money, my money.
So just for context, if y'all don't know, that is the lady that went viral for saying that she has to work 3 jobs because she has to cover everything in the household and her boyfriend won't. He won't even give her $10, $20. Now, before I give my thoughts and opinions, I just want to say that I want my girls to be happy. I want y'all to be in happy, healthy relationships. And while I can say that the dating pool is not all of that right now, we also have to be very mindful of who we pick to be our partner. I commented under her video, one of her videos, and I was saying that I think that she should take some time off the internet and find support offline, because this situation, like, she made that video almost 2 weeks ago and she's still making posts like referencing it, and it makes me think that she's either trying to troll people for attention and or views, or maybe she feels like she has to regain her power back because she has been getting drugged online. I'm not gonna lie. Let me first say this about the relationship. It's not one worth keeping. And let me tell you why. He sees that he can do less, and when he does less, you're going to do more. You make everything convenient and comfortable for him. You are working 3 jobs, and once each of them checks clear and you pay them bills, you don't have any leftover money for yourself. And he's not willing to do anything nice for you. He won't even give you a few dollars. Your money is y'all's money. His money is his money. And he's made that very clear. None of our opinions are going to matter. None of our advice will matter. You said you were going to stick with him. You said that you were not leaving that man. So then where do we go from here exactly? Because what he's doing is what he's doing. You can't change that. We can't change that. We can't tell you anything that can make him change. I believe she said that she wants to be with a provider, like she wants to marry a provider, but you're not even dating a provider. You are the provider. And it's not to say that there's something wrong with women providing, but you want to have a partner that's going to match your fly. He is not matching your fly, because no matter what he does, it seems like you're going to stick beside him. Now, if you wanted to vent, okay. Sometimes folks don't want to leave their partners. They just want to get stuff off their chest. And I get that. But in those videos you made about him and the stuff that he does that you don't like, you have literally given every reason to why he does not deserve to be in a relationship with you. But you still have some kind of attachment there and you don't want to leave. Or maybe you did leave. I don't know. The way you talking about it makes me feel like you haven't. And you want to know something? That is on you. Because at the end of the day, we are not dating him. You're dating him. We don't have any complaints about him. You have complaints about him. And if he's somebody that you're willing to tolerate, okay, that's fine. But people are being snarky in the comments because you came on here and told us he ain't shit. And when we started to say that he ain't shit, you had a problem with it. And you got defensive of him. And that happens a lot on here when y'all come on here complaining about y'all partners. If he's what makes you happy, or if you are comfortable with him, or that attachment is too strong, that is okay. But just leave everybody else out of it. The one thing I want you to be is happy. That's it.
Well, the answer is simply because he does not care about you. And I suggest that you get out of this charity case of a relationship. I understand that you asked for the women's perspective, but let me give you the perspective from a man. And ladies, this is your free game as well. You're dealing with a man who gives his love with limitation and complication. As a man myself who believes in traditionalism, I can't think of a man who truly loves his woman and doesn't want to give her the world. Men can't wait for the opportunity to spoil his woman with his financial assets. And you mentioned marrying this man. If this is not the life that you've envisioned for yourself for the rest of your life, then I suggest that you simply get out of this relationship. Because it's not that he doesn't love you. He loves the idea of you. And you provide a convenience for him. You're worth so much more.
So here's my unpopular opinion. One is we only hear her side of the story. We don't really know what's happening in that relationship because she only brought a piece of that relationship to the internet. So the comments have only been saying that she needs to leave him, she needs to be with somebody else and find somebody else who's going to help her out and do nice things for her. And while I agree, I also think that she needs to do some work on herself because she said that after she's finished working and she pays her bills, she doesn't have anything left. That is an opportunity for her to work on herself. And if she leaves him right now, if she's depending on him to even give her $20, $50, if she leaves him right now, what is she gonna have? She's gonna have nothing. And therefore, there needs to be more done in this situation than simply telling her to leave the man. If you pay all your bills and your money is done to the point where you need to borrow money from somebody else or you need to get money from somebody else just to get by, that means you are broke. So saying that I'm not broke, but I'm broke right now, it means that your expenses are really more than your income. And that's an area of opportunity for you, especially as a woman who is dating and you're dating someone who is not a generous man. I also agree that she should take some time off of social media, stop talking about the situation, go work on your relationship, go work on yourself, go work on your relationship with money, and really think about the direction that you're taking your life and the direction that you're taking the relationship. Because a lot of people will come on the internet and they will complain about things, but they don't really want help. They just really want to vent. They just want somebody else to hear their problems, but they're not going to really actually do anything about it because they really don't plan on leaving the man. Another thing could be that if we heard the man's side of the story, we might agree with him. What if she's bad with money? What if he gives her money and she spends it and she does other things? There are so many reasons that a man might not want to talk about his finances, or there are so many reasons why a man might want to be stingy with his money outside of him not caring for her and him not loving her. Again, we only know a piece of the story that she brought to the internet and told us. We did not see both of them sit down and actually discuss this situation, so we can only take it as at face value. But I think that there is a bigger conversation that needs to be had, and there's a lot more to this situation than simply telling her to leave. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video.